Good evening, boys and girls. It's Wednesday. Oh man, I'm trying to multitask, but I'm not. Nobody else is probably gonna understand this, but I'm just checking. Eddie, this is for you. Um, Welcome to the show. It's TNT's Off the Rail. I don't know. I was gonna. I had this big thing that I was all like, it's the Off the Rail show. It's blah, but it is what it is. Welcome to the show. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube, and if you're not, after the show, go over to YouTube and find TNT and hit like and subscribe because you might miss stuff if you're not on the YouTube channel. There's some stuff we do just on YouTube. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. That's real important, the follow part. Make sure you hit that and turn on your live notifications so you don't miss anything. We do Off the Rail on here every week, and we do some other stuff. There are a few of our smaller type tournaments, and sometimes some of our fight nights might be on Facebook as well. It just depends on, as I said before, when we do a location stream, it's kind of just depends on how things work, and sometimes it's just easier to stream to one place. So YouTube is that place when we do it to just one place. So make sure you like and subscribe that. If you haven't already, check out TNT Off the Rail Show. It's a group on Facebook to share your stories, and we'll talk about a little more about the because we've had some discussion. There was a couple real nice discussions going on in the group about it, or a discussion going on in the group about it, about the highlighting a player or nominating a player to be highlighted. And I talked a little bit about it last week. Talked a little bit about it last week. What's going on, Larry? Last week on about how we were going to do it. Excuse me. Just because it's not that I don't want to highlight everybody, because I'm going to. The whole point is I'm going to. But let's it just for the spirit of who we all are. Let's just make it fun. So each week after, and of course we'll reset after every Wednesday, because hopefully next Wednesday will be our first one. We'll do a little segment. It'll come after the beginning part of the show, probably right before we talk to a guest, if we talk to a guest or anything like that. Excuse me. So. And I explained this last week, and I'm pretty sure I made a post, but this is how it works. If you want to nominate somebody, and I don't care how many people you nominate. What's going on, Jason? Welcome to the show. I don't care how many people you nominate, but you got to do one per post. And it's not trying to get a bunch of posts in the thing or anything. It's just because we're trying to highlight people, so we want to so one post, make a post. And if you can give me a picture or something, tell me a story. Make me go, oh, this somebody, this is why this is a good reason to, you know what I mean? And then that's what I want to do. I want to see that kind of stuff. It's not gonna be about how many people get, how many people get nominated, or how many times they get nominated, or something like that. I want it to be. I want the story behind it. I want to hear the story, and if you can't do it in the post or whatever, just share the picture and the name and something quick, and then and you can get a hold of me and we can talk or something like that and figure it out. And then and for me to be able to do it, because if at all possible for the highlight, I'd really like to even maybe bring that player on the show via video chat or phone call or something like that. Or if hopefully soon we'll be getting out to places and doing the show from different places. So hint, hint, if you are a venue that would like to get a little hour or more exposure or so, doing a live stream, doing the show live from your venue, get a hold of us, 833 TNT Pool. That's 833-868-7665. Or you can check us out on Facebook as well. So, but that's what I want to do. Is I want to hopefully start that next week. So get over to the group, TNT Off the Rail Show, get in there, one person per post, and tell me why you're nominating. Don't just tell me, Joe Schmo. Tell me why. Tell me why you're nominating, why you think that people need to hear that story. Okay? That's how we're going to do that, and hopefully we're going to get that started next week. I'll take up what's I'll look at some of those past ones. Mr. Kent, Mr. Harville. I don't see it doesn't pop up over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I can see when you guys start talking, but it doesn't tell me when you guys pop in here. So I don't know who you are. It's not like I'm watching on a Facebook Live, so I don't know. I'm going to take a quick second to do some multitasking. When we come back in about 5 minutes or so, we're going to get a hold of Kaylee and we're going to talk to her some. And then I've got some stuff I'm going to talk about. And we'll probably mix it up a little bit here and there. James, holy moly, what's going on, buddy? Stick around. It's going to be fun. I'm going to take a quick second, do some multitasking, and then I'll be back. And like I said, in about 5 minutes, we'll give Kaylee a call, and we're going to talk about some stuff. Stop to the chat. Tell me, hey, what's going on, where you're watching. Hey, if you're hanging out in your venue, watching your phone, it's getting a little rough, go up there and tell them, hey, you got a smart TV, and tell them to search TNT Tournaments on the YouTube and put us up on the TV and watch us right there in the bar. And holler at us, and we'll tell you, we'll give you a shout out on it. So I'll be right back. Hang tight.
CBM Construction offers all your construction needs: new builds, remodeling, heating and cooling services, and installation. Give them a call today, 815-716-6727. CBM is licensed, bonded, and insured to provide the ease of mind you're looking for. From start to finish, CBM is professional and friendly as they bring your dreams to life. Bill builds it best. Check them out on Facebook for more pictures of their amazing work. Looking for a getaway retreat? Wanting to live off the grid? We can help you with any of your wants and needs. Custom-built tiny homes for you. Taking orders now. Give us a call and we'd be happy to help you out. 815-716-6727. CBM Construction. 815-716-6727.
Hey, give Bill a call. Bill's awesome. And I'm getting ready to update that commercial. Go check out his Facebook page and see some really cool, awesome pictures. I've shared them through the TNT page, but if you haven't gone to his page and checked out some of the stuff he's done, you are missing out. So just check it out. CBM General Construction on Facebook. You can find it through the TNT page as well. If you want to find out more about becoming a sponsor or do some advertising through the show, trust me, you're going to get way more than your money's worth when you work with me. Just give me a call, 833-TNT-POOL, 833-868-7665, or check us out on Facebook or buddiswiser.net. So it's about time to give Kaylee a call. I guess I looked at my clock wrong earlier. It's about 5 minutes now, so it was a little more than 5 minutes before. Real quick before I get too much farther, and I know I'm going to talk about it some more, but anyhow. Again, much love for my buddy Hollywood. I love him. I miss him, and I miss the fact that we're not bouncing stuff off each other and doing things like that. It makes me crazy. There's a lot going on, and I just want him to know I love him. I miss him, and I'll be seeing him. And if you're watching, buddy, I love you, bro. I love you. If you guys want stop through the chat box or something like that, or stop through the Facebook page, kind of give Hollywood a shot. Tell him, say, hey, give him a holler, share a story or something like that, and that'd be cool. Stop through the TNT Off the Rail show. Share a Hollywood picture or story if you know who I'm talking about. Just swing through there and share something, and just let them know we're all thinking about them. So anyhow, we're going to keep on rolling. Love you, Hollywood. We're going to call Kaylee in about 5 minutes. I got some stuff. You know what? I'll do this real quick before I forget it. Lynn. Holy moly. That's my friend right there. I need to figure out. We need to get together, Lynn. We need to figure out something. You still open that same place? They still got some tables. We need to come up with something. I'm not sure. I'm probably not Shane, because I'm not sure who you're talking about right there. Real quick, I will do this because once we start talking to Kaylee, I'm gonna forget about it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, by the way, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, and if you're not, go over there and like I said earlier, make sure you Kingpins. Oh, is that the other one, or is that the one I came to, or is that the place in Fulton? Not Fulton. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. I went a little off track. I completely. I was reading the chat and I got completely lost. Anyhow, before we get talking to Kaylee, and I forget all about this. Coming up, your next chance to get on the TNT Champions Tournament Series third stop list, brought to you by Sauk Valley Limo, will be on. Wrong button. Will be on the 12th of February in Dave's Place in Lanark. Okay, yeah, that's the one I thought. I think I've talked to him before, and then I lost contact. Lynn, I'm sorry. Right in the middle of me talking about that. We're going back to Dave's Place in Lanark. We'll be there February 12th. It's going to be your next shot at getting on that list, like I said, and it's going to be your first look at the new, some of the new changes to the TNT tournament setup, which I forgot that picture. I think I'll see if I can grab that while we're talking to Kaylee, and we'll talk a little more about that. We're going to do something a little different with the races. So we're getting rid of those races to two, which means we're gonna all together. The races are gonna be a little longer, so it'll be fun to check out. But like I said, always striving for a quality tournament. So it means we're not gonna jam as many people as we can in there and make you wait for hours. We're just gonna play some pool on what we got. So again, Sauk Valley Limo 815-299-5466. Give Rick a call, offering limo and driver services, getting you there in style in a 10-person Rolls-Royce town car, or just getting in there if you need a regular ride too. You can give them a call, 815-299-5466. Sauk Valley Limo, getting you there in style or just getting you there. Give them a call. Oh, mercy. It's time to call Kaylee. It's time to call Kaylee. Kaylee, I'm calling you right now. All right, so you guys are going to see me do some stuff here. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, there she be. We'll make it so you guys can hear her too. And then I'll make it so you can see her. Let's see. Hopefully she knows I'm calling. So hopefully she was watching. She's not answering. Oh, that's awesome. How do you know the show's live? Oh, get a hold of me for sure, Lynn. Yeah. Oh, did she answer? Kaylee? She didn't answer. Wait, maybe she did.
Hello?
Okay, I hear you. I don't see you yet. Hold on. Where are you?
I'm trying to use a different laptop here. Okay,
Oh,
here we
okay.
go.
There she
Hello.
is. All right, I gotta find you. Hold on. Everybody can hear you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I've been better, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you. I've got to figure out how to get rid of some of this stuff, but there you are. You're there. They can see you. There you are. There's Kaylee, everybody from
Hi.
Illinois Valley ACS West. How you doing, hon? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Awesome. You got a ton to talk about, so I'm really not going to stand too much in your way. I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna talk to you for a few minutes before I take you off there because I know you got some pictures you want to show people, and I want them to be able to see it. So we're gonna give them the whole screen to do it. So,
Okay.
but I know there was a couple other things you wanted to touch on before we. I think you sent a couple links, and maybe we could talk about that, and then we'll go to them pictures. How's that?
Sure.
All right.
First, I wanted to say too, on behalf of everybody at Illinois Valley ACS West, we are thinking about Larry and Amy. So.
Absolutely. Amy's been amazing through all this. I don't think she's getting enough love. Not at all.
So where are we starting?
Where what was it you sent me I got there was a nice long list of pictures that I didn't get out of that one. The first article about the some of the stuff that went on over the weekend with the teams. Where was the first one? The congratulations post, I think it was. About
Okay, so last weekend we were at the Midwest Championships for the ACS in Davenport. We went live there for the juniors. So a few of the kids from our league, Colton, Allie, and Alex, and then Carson also is playing over here now too. So they all won in the juniors division. So that's always great to see. Jason Williams, he won first in the men's standard division there. And then we had quite a few teams that placed in the money also.
I'm Ooh, we got to see some really cool stuff from up there from Memorial Weekend, thanks to you and Jason, and I heard a bunch of other cool stories. I think I do. We have the pictures of some of the ones you were talking about. I'll get those up here in just a second. Um, so I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Is this not cooperating with me? um, where is it? I keep getting something. I keep hearing something back, and I think I'm interrupting you.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
The Billiards Education Foundation is the one that put on the Midwest Juniors, actually. And so Alex and Carson both won a trip out to Vegas this year in June for that.
Now, see, I was wondering about that because it seemed like it kind of popped up last second, and I wasn't sure. I know because they did that last year because that's how Carson he got it. Well, he won a trip out there last year too, didn't he?
They did that at Iowa State
Iowa
last year.
State. That's right.
And
Okay.
then it's at the same venue. A lot of people mix that tournament up with the
Yeah.
Midwest, but the Midwest didn't have anything going. And actually, Jason got a hold of somebody, Jason Beach, got a hold of our girl Faith from Iowa, and she ended up organizing it. And Janet, who runs the ACS now, put something together. So we had about 20 kids um, in different age groups. So it was really great to see. There's some little ones out there too, about my son's age, and better than me.
Find yourself really kind of going, this is why I'm on this side of the table.
Yeah.
I'm finding myself saying that a lot more. I'm gonna switch over here real quick. Oh, yeah, I got this picture from the first picture you sent me. I got this up now. The first one you sent me was your team, your 3-person team. I think you guys just
Oh,
won
that
the.
was from our Scotch Doubles League just ended. So that was my team. We won the championship. Adam Stocking, Cameron Rohrig, and myself. We played out of the Legion in Kewanee.
And you guys finished. You said you finished first in that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh,
Yep.
I keep hitting wrong. And all my buttons are backwards tonight. So then this next one you sent me, I believe, was the singles you were talking about. The
Jason.
Yep.
I can't see the pictures, so.
I'm just they're the exact same order you sent me. I'm pretty I was drawing a blank on the name. So
Jason Williams. Yep,
Mhm.
he's from our league, and he won the first place in the men's standard singles.
That's awesome. You guys had a
Yep.
strong showing. I mean, all
We
around
did.
and then the next one is Alex.
Yep, Alex Vervink. He's our 17-year-old that's played in our league for quite a few years. Mark Vervink's son, and he won first in the 18 and under division, and then Carson Hopkins won
Yep.
first in the 14 and under division.
There's
And
Carson. What's this next one I
yeah.
got? Oh, this is Danny and his team.
Okay, Michael Mattingly
Uh-huh.
and Danny and Rick Fazanato, I believe, and Jeremy Maynard.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yep, they
recognize everybody
placed
except
also.
for yeah.
Yep, they had a good showing also. And then Steve Oder's team, I don't have a picture of them, but they got 13th through 16th, I believe, in the men's open teams.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we actually showed that one because we showed a couple like your other team because this next picture is the three of you and Tanya
Paulette
and
and Tanya.
Paulette. Yeah.
That was from 2 weeks before the Midwest. We went to the Riverside MPA tournament.
I see, and
And
I
we got
remember you talking about it. How'd you guys do? 5th, 6th?
5th, 6th in the
That's
women's.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think that was all of them that you. Okay, so now all right. So the next one is the flyer for the junior pool players, the pink flyer.
Okay, so that one goes with another flyer I sent you for Indiana State ACS tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a really cool tournament for the juniors. It's their 18th annual youth adult Scotch doubles. So I think there's 2 different brackets. I think they have a 18 and under and then a 14 and under for the youth. And it seems like it's been a pretty good event. It's their 18th annual. So
Okay, now I don't know if is that this. I don't think that's this one that I have here. It's that pink flyer, and then the
okay.
other one was the 25th annual 8-ball state championship, the one in April.
Oh, that one's for the Illinois State ACS.
Yep.
So that's the one that's usually most of the time it was at Pheasant Run in St. Charles, but they closed down. So last year we had it in Decatur, and this year it's actually moved to Quincy. So,
Oof.
and they moved the date on us. It was always St. Patrick's Day weekend,
Right.
and now it's in April. So they pretty much said like it or uh, that was the only weekend they could find. So,
And that's like almost wow. I
and it's
didn't
also
even
Easter
when you first
weekend.
sent it to me, I didn't even notice that. We might have to talk about that. I don't. And then I've got your the Illinois Valley ACS West the one I back sent to you some
Yeah.
league information for getting signed up with you guys.
Yes, so we have playoffs going on right now. We have 3 different divisions going on. The Scotch already ended. So we have the Monday 4-on-4 round robin. And we just had playoffs for that on Monday. We always do the top 4 teams. And actually a group of your guys that are playing over here in my area um, are or well, that was on Thursday. I apologize. Thursday playoffs we just had also, and the finals are tomorrow. We got Brett, Mike Rippey, Jeremiah, Carson plays on that team. Don Phillips and Jesse Kent. They're
Mm-hmm.
playing for the championship against Misty's team, Corey Yance and Bernard and Anthony David on Thursday, tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry. I can't. I keep forgetting what day it is altogether. Hey, now see, I just noticed something. Somebody in the comments just mentioned RJ says that, and I haven't even looked at a calendar. I couldn't even tell you. Is that the same weekend as Easter?
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
And again, they pretty much said that we weren't going to have a tournament if they didn't have it this weekend at that venue. So I think that's our only option.
Wow. I think that might be a topic of conversation here shortly, because that
Yeah.
I didn't I like I said I've kind of been a little in a little funk lately, so I've been a little behind on some stuff, and you sent me that, and I kind of glanced at it real quick. Like I said, I haven't even tore January off the calendar over here yet, so
I haven't either.
I mean I know it's only the second, but that's just where I am with time right now. That's
I'm
just
still
how
trying to
things are
write
going.
2022 instead of 2021.
I don't even write the year anymore because it just makes me sad sometimes. Just you know what? I don't even want to mess with this. We got you and
But
I
it
are going to
is
be doing some
definitely
fun.
Easter weekend.
It
Yeah.
now. I mean, so okay. Before we let's stay on this for a second. How do you think that's? I
Uh,
do, Josh, and I'm going to get a hold of you guys, Josh. I think we might try to talk to you next week. Sorry. So how do you think that's going to? What do you think that's going to do to that? Because that's our Illinois state. So what do you think that? I mean, last year was kind of a I don't know what's the nice word I'm looking for. Kick in the dick. With so what do you think this is going to do?
Yeah, well, 2 years ago, we was right when everything shut down, so we all missed that tournament.
Right.
And then this last year it was moved to Decatur, which was a much smaller venue than Pheasant Run.
And it
But it
did
was
not.
it was good.
It had some problems. Remember.
Well, it was a much smaller venue than Pheasant Run. Illinois State tournament is a pretty big tournament, so
Right.
um, I'm not sure. I don't remember the problems off the top of my head, but I have never been to Quincy before. And again, this is Easter weekend, and I've saw some comments online. A lot of people aren't going to come because of it, and I think they're doing the best they can, and they want to throw us a tournament still. So this was the only weekend and venue that they could find. So try to go easy on them, I guess.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure if I have an opinion on it because I'm of that. I don't know. I mean, it's not. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
It's going to play out how it's going to play out. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes down. Um,
A lot of the events are over by Sunday. The juniors is probably on Sunday, which is I guess that is kind
so
of.
they didn't. I guess wonder if they didn't even look at maybe trying to move it up a day. I mean, they're already putting people into the middle of the week anyhow because doesn't it usually start like Wednesday.
Yeah, and you know what, they might have because I don't have that schedule in front of me that I sent you, but I think that a lot of the times are earlier than typical. So I think like the teams start at like 3 on Friday.
Hmm.
Is that right?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it. Well, you know what? We'll dig into some of that a little bit and see what we can, because I'm hoping maybe they
Yeah.
made some kind
A
of
lot of people try
accommodations.
to work still on Friday of that tournament, and then come, for Friday night is usually when the team started all these tournaments. So that I had to make sure I tell my team that it's at 3 o'clock. Can you get off work?
We'll have to we'll have to keep an eye on that. Actually, we'll sit to because is there any way we can? Is there anywhere they post like signups or anything like that beforehand, or we got to wait till the brackets or whatever?
No, the signups are already up. Actually, it's if you go to acsisa.org, that's the Illinois State page.
Hmm.
And if you also follow Dan Taylor on Facebook, he posts a lot of information. Also, he's a league tournament director for Illinois State.
I want to get him on the show. I messaged him once, but I don't think he ever messaged
Oh
me back.
yeah,
What I mean, so I mean,
that'd probably be a good idea, so that maybe
you
he
can
could.
go there and get signed up. Because is there any way we can tell? Is there any way we can see how many signups there are?
They usually put that in CompuSport. I know for like the Riverside and Iowa State tournament, they use the MPA format instead, and they always show all the entries online. CompuSport, they typically it's a couple days before the tournament, those go up.
Hmm.
Uh,
So there's really no way to know until the brackets about what it's doing
Pretty
to the
much.
tournament, what the weekend's turning out. It'd be
Pretty
interesting to
much.
see if we could kind of find out a little more about that. So me and you got some fun stuff we're going to be doing. I know I talked last week. We talked a little bit to Jason about his tournament, and you and I are going to be doing some fun stuff this weekend at that tournament.
Yes, looking forward to talking to some of these kids.
It's going to be fun. I mean, it sounds like he's getting a pretty good turnout for the tournament, so there will be some kids to talk to.
Yep, he's even got my son playing. So my 6-year-old. So he's got a little beginners bracket. He's gonna have some volunteers there to assist, and I know that my son's just looking forward to seeing all the other kids play. So he watches Alex at my house sometimes. So
Oh, and it sounds like, and if I remember, Jason said he's gonna have a couple of the other young guns out there helping out the kids and giving them some pointers. And we're gonna be set up there doing a special off the rail. We'll probably start with the tournament. When I wouldn't say we're necessarily going to be streaming the tournament, but we will be. There will be tournament action in the background of what we're doing, and we're going to be talking to the kids. And we might, like I said, we might be able to get a little bit of a table action in there so we can try a couple of kids out and bring the kids in and see if they can do some commentary with us or something like that. But we're definitely going to talk to them and their parents about what goes into bringing youth back into our sport. It's going to be fun to see the turnout. I hope it's good.
yeah, I agree. It's funny with the kids. We had to kind of make a limit for the older kids because they're not the same as the beginners. We want to promote and get the beginners into the sport also, but we can't have Sam Henderson and Alex Ravink and them playing.
Yeah, Sam might be a junior, but he's not a junior.
No, no. And same with Alex. We all grew up with Alex in our league, and it was a few years now since we regularly beat him. So
Yeah, he's so quiet, sneaky. If you don't know it, you won't even
Oh,
see
yeah.
the whooping coming.
Yeah,
You won't even notice it happen until it's over. You're like, what the? Oh
Yeah.
man.
So I thought it would be neat if he could get a little tournament for those kids, like just like a little extra thing with the older kids. But I don't know who all is coming for sure. I think Sam is coming and maybe Timmy and not sure.
Yeah, because I don't think there's too much going on this weekend. That it's this weekend, February 6th. You'll be able to see that. I'm pretty sure that we'll be doing that both on Facebook and YouTube. We'll just figure it out. We'll see how the time thing works, but I think we'll do our best. But if I remember correctly, we may be forced to do just YouTube. So make sure you hit like and subscribe over there on the YouTube channel if you're not watching there. How to over there and hit that like and subscribe. Click the bell, turn on notifications. That way you guys don't miss it. We will post links, of course, in the group right there and on the TNT page so you guys can find us too. You got anything else really cool going on? I mean,
well, about the tournament, really, I just want to say it's at the Black Rose in Princeton.
I forgot to say that, didn't I?
That's okay. It's really exciting that we have something like this local, because I've always said that it's really hard to get the juniors into the sport when you have just bars to play at. We don't have pool halls or
Right.
we used to have some, but not anymore. And it's it's a mixture of parents that don't want their kids in the bar, or they want it in the bar so they can have a drink while they're
and I just kind of want to point this out because I think there's sometimes, I mean, and I'm not saying that I'm not speaking for either side, but a lot of places, a lot of people kind of get a little bent out of shape with bar owners about, why won't you let my kid in? But you got to understand, it's not that they don't want to. You know what I mean? It's not that they're trying to stifle your kids' progress. It's just sometimes that's just what they have to do to take care of their own. You know what I mean? So I
Oh
don't.
yeah.
It's not always that these people are trying to keep your kids out. It's just what they have to do. Sometimes you have to remember that. I'm not saying that it's always the case, but a lot of the time it's not a personal thing. It's just what they have to do.
Right. We always have to support our bar owners, and a lot of people think that as a league operator, I can tell bar owners who they can let in their bar, and I laugh at that. But
Yeah.
um, our policy on minors in the league has always been it's up to the bar owners, and if you have enough people, we've always only had just a few bars that they weren't allowed in, and as long as you have enough people on your team to cover when you do play at that bar, then they can play.
Yeah.
So a lot of the bar owners have machines, and they're not supposed to have minors in there. Or I know one of our venues has had a bad experience with some bad apples that ruined it for everyone. We had a kids team, not a kids team, but some minors that were drinking and drinking in the parking lot, sneaking booze in, and kind of ruined it for everybody for them. So
Yeah, and like again, I just want people to know that it's not a personal thing. Most of the time, it's not a personal thing. It's just something that unfortunately, we have to do. And like you said, we don't have these facilities around there. We don't have enough places like racks where we can take the kids and stuff like that to get them to play. Uh,
yeah,
and
for sure.
Josh and Rax is doing a lot of really cool things for the juniors. He's got a nice new program that he's working on for the kids. He's taking some money out of the tournaments he does and putting it towards his programs down there. He's doing some cool stuff. Hopefully,
Yep, every tournament he throws, $5 is going into a pot for the juniors to help them with travel and help them with different things. Yep, he's
yeah,
doing good things.
he's doing some awesome stuff down there. He's got a cool match coming up. Is that
Yeah,
next
I
weekend or
haven't
this?
seen him play off like this before. That's going to be
Is
exciting.
who's your money on?
Josh, of course.
Of course. It's if I remember, it's a race to 75 and 8 ball, right? Or is it? I can't remember.
Can't
Josh,
remember.
I can't remember. I'm blanking. He was just in the chat box. Tell me, Josh. Somebody tell me what Josh. I know it's 75. It is this weekend. Yeah, it is this
Is it?
weekend. So
Okay.
we'll be watching it on our phones while we're streaming.
Yes.
We'll be like, come
Looking
on, Josh.
forward to Sunday though
I,
with the juniors.
that is going to be fun. Yeah, that is.
Yep.
I am totally looking forward to that. I don't want to keep you forever. You but I kind of want to tease it. I know we haven't worked it all the way out, but pretty soon pretty soon you won't be a call-in guest. You're gonna be a lot more part of the show, and when we can figure it out, Kaylee's probably gonna be hopefully somewhere where I can poke her or something. Like, oh wait, she's right there. But you won't be so much a call-in guest. You might actually, we're gonna start easing you into where you're already here when the show comes on. So so it's gonna be fun. You're gonna bring a lot of stuff to us from your area, and I look forward to that. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with us and doing the stuff that you do. You got anything else? Anybody want to shout out to real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure. And let's see. We do have those playoffs going on right now, so I just want to wish everybody good luck. Tomorrow we have um, Jeremiah, Mike, Brett, Carson, and all of them are playing against Coriance's team. And then on Monday we have the Monday playoffs. We have Michael Mattingly and Jason Williams and Isaac Coomer and Steve Oder's team. So wish everybody good luck on that. And then we'll be having a new session starting, let's see, about the end of February. So we'll have Thursday, Monday, and I have a new Scotch doubles format that we're going to try out to start a spring session because we'll need to qualify for Illinois State and all of that. So looking forward to it.
See, now it's got to get nice enough that I can get my car back out of the garage because I can't drive that far in my truck because
Yeah.
I might have to come up there and play in some of that stuff you got going on. All right,
Well, they're driving up on Thursday, so you could always catch a ride with one of them.
could you picture me riding in that car?
No.
I love them guys to death, but could you? Oh my goodness! Yeah,
No.
what RJ? What do they play? RJ is telling me about this match. He says it's. I knew they split it up. They're doing it's because it's overall race to 75, and they're doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are 25 apiece. I can't just. It was an 8 or 9 ball. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 8 ball because it was. Yeah, it was 8 ball because it was make a. It was take what you make, I believe, on the break if I remember correctly. All right, Kaylee. Um, Shane says you're doing a hell of a job.
Me?
Yeah. 8 ball, yes. Thank you, RJ. That's awesome. You guys are the comments are killing it. Okay, and then see, and I forgot to play. I forgot to show everybody your cool intro. We're gonna show them everybody. Look, I even have your. You can't see
I
it
have a
yet.
cool intro.
Yeah, you have
I
a
can't
cool.
see it.
You can't see it, but I'll show it to you. I've sent it to you before, I think. But that was Kaylee's cool little thing. So there it was. Sorry, I thought maybe I think you've seen it. If you haven't, I'll send it to you.
I don't think I
I'll
have.
send it to you. All right, I'm gonna get you out of here. You go and do your thing. And we'll see you next week for sure.
Yeah, looking forward to Sunday. See you
Absolutely.
then.
Well, yeah, we'll see you Sunday for sure. But then we'll see you next week on the show for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kaylee, thank you so much. Illinois Valley ACS West. Check it out on Facebook, .com. If you know her, you know her. You can find her. If you can't find it, check out TNT and we'll show you how to get there. Thanks, sweetie. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later. See ya.
Kaylee, she's awesome. Totally awesome. I will get a hold of you. I know you can still hear me. I'll get a hold of you. Just go ahead and click and I'll get a hold of you later. Have a great night, sweetie. We're going to take a quick break. I will be right back. If you ever wanted to figure out how to run awesome tournaments like TNT does and keep them so organized and not have to think about anything and just have so many automated options that you didn't know what to do with it, check it out. This is how TNT's done it for about 4 years. Check it out, Engine Pool. Oh yeah, I love that stuff. And I think during last week's show, I think I was talking about um excuse me, I think I was talking about the fact that I just emailed their awesome support and they literally emailed me back while I was talking about it right after I showed that commercial. They emailed me back and told me they fixed that issue. So it was pretty cool. Don't forget to check out all of our social media outlets. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, of course, Facebook, and you can check us out at buttisweather.net. And if all else fails, just give us a call at 833-TNT-POOL. That's 833-868-7665, or you can text us if you just really scared to talk to me. You can text me and we can help you out however we need to. I got a lot of cool stuff I'm working on this year, and I'm hoping to bring now that we are, I guess, allowed to go and do things now again or whatever. So I've got a lot of cool ideas that I've been sitting on, kind of working on, and I'm a little behind on a lot of stuff right now, and I'm trying to catch up with it. My 10-ball league, the Migraine Candle Company 10-ball singles league finished up. I'm working on getting things going with that. I got a lot of other stuff going on. I don't know if you can tell in my background, again, a lot of things are starting to pile up, kind of getting things set up for a change in areas and things like that. But anyhow, got a lot of cool things I'm trying. Some of you may have seen on the TNT page, and I believe I talked about it last week as well. I am looking to add to the TNT family, not only to the show, looking to get people that, more of a, volunteer kind of come hang out and help be part of something cool and whatever, stuff with the show. I'm always looking for that. If you want to do some remote stuff, kind of like what Kaylee does and things like that, or what she's been doing, we're always looking for people like that. So if you're totally interested in that, hit us up. Come through the TNT Off the Rails Show group or the TNT Facebook page. Any of those ways, or you can get a hold of us. I'll find out more about that. But like I said, I made a mention of I'm looking for. And I don't want, kind of almost, I don't want to say a partner, but I'm looking for somebody to help me overall with TNT with some stuff. It's kind of hard to explain and I'm not even going to sit here and try to do it because I'll babble on, and people will literally try to throw things at me through the internet, and somehow I think they might find a way to actually do it. So if you're interested and want to find out more, hit me up on the TNT Messenger, on the TNT Facebook page, or text me or something like that at TNT Pool, and I will start kind of filling in on details. Sometimes it's just easier for me to answer questions instead of just flat out throw information, if that makes any sense. But I've got some cool things. I'm trying to get the fight nights back again in an effort to kind of facilitate it a little more. I'm coming up with kind of a set structure for play, and basically kind of just shaping. My idea is to shape it, and I know other people are doing it. We did fight nights before, and we try to do it with the streaming and stuff like that. And I've seen a couple other shows that I think it's Road Player. He's got a nice thing where he does. He's got a pretty much. I don't know how often it is. I can't remember. He's got a nice setup going there where he does those matches, and I want to do something like that, but I want to do it more like on a weekly basis. I think his might be that or more. I'm not sure, but I want to do more of a little show about it, with a little twist, kind of a winner stays kind of thing. Basically, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Kind of let your mind wander, but where we'll just create a list of people and randomly kind of throw them together with twists on the match to make sure that it ends up being a nice, fun, fair kicker. And we'll, of course, we'll stream it with some cool commentary and stuff like that. So we'll be looking for a venue to do that. If you know a place or are a place with at least one pool table with some decent room to work around it, then you wouldn't mind us coming in and taking a couple hours, sitting around streaming, kind of keeping the music to a low roar and doing a live stream. Uh, and yeah, get your place some exposure or something like that. Give me a call or hit me up. Talk about it. It would be awesome to come and do that. Always looking for cool new places to stream matches like that for. I'll post some more information that as far as players who might be interested in that. Of course, you're always more than welcome, Stu, to get a hold of us. If you've got a match that you'd like to have streamed, you can get a hold of us and see if we can set something up to get out to do that for you. And I also, of course, if you have an event, a tournament, dart tournament, it doesn't even have to be necessarily pool. If you're wondering if I can stream it, just give me a call and ask, and I will let you know for sure. Touched on it again a bit earlier, and I'm going to come back to it for just a few. Again, I want I want to put it out there how much Hollywood means to all of us. I know I don't want to dwell too much, but just want to make sure that it's known. And just like I said, if you get a second, swing by one of the TNT places and just share a picture or a story or something like that. Something where Hollywood made you smile. It would just be kind of cool for it'd be cool for him and everybody to see. Just kind of open eyes to how many people he actually how many people he was actually part of their lives and stuff like that. So take a second for that. Hollywood, love you, bud. Miss you. Yeah, come. We'll hopefully get to see you here pretty quick. So I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't remember if I did. What's up, Tracy? You guys had a good weekend. I saw Sam. Sam had a pretty good weekend. I was hoping maybe we could talk to him and Timmy about some stuff he's got going on. I saw they were going to be playing somewhere soon, so I might be hitting you guys up, if you don't mind. Maybe you've got some time. What was it? The other one. I haven't talked about the Dave's Place. I'm gonna show that one again because I don't want to forget. Don't forget your next chance at the third stop, brought to you by Sauk Valley Limos, is going to be February 12th. That's not this Saturday. It's the next Saturday. We'll be back in Lanark, Illinois, Dave's Place. Sign up starts at 11. We break at noon. We're playing on 4 tables, and we're gonna, they say we did lengthen the races a little bit, so we're still going to. Oops, I'm flying through pictures there. We're going to take. I think right now I think I don't really want to say I want to cap it, but I mean at somewhere around 32, we would start being like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to giggle after that. But anyhow, and of course, that's brought to you again by Sauk Valley Limo, 815-299-5466, offering limo and driver services. That car just looks neat. And the inside was cool. I got to see it. The inside is very nice. Very nice. You want to get there in style, give Rick a call. Or if you just need to get there, he's got a regular ride. He can hook you up, get you there quick. Just don't forget to tell him TNT sent you. All right, so let's recap real quick because I'm going to get out of here before I start babbling. Babbling. That's what we're going to go with. Recap some stuff. Player spotlight, highlight, whatever you want to call it. Really want to start it next week. Whether or not we can get the player on and talk to him or not, or whether we just use a picture that you used when you nominated them or whatever. I'll figure that part out. But go to TNT Off the Rails Show. One name per post, and I don't want it just to be a name. I don't want it to be, I nominate blah, blah, blah. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me the story that everybody needs to hear. Tell me why. That's what I'm going to leave you with. And my challenge is still there, and I forgot to do it, and my goal is to get one this weekend at the juniors thing, because if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be one of those kids. I know it. But my challenge is still out there for the rest of you. When you go to your tournaments or tournament directors, I want to see your winner's interview. It doesn't have to be the winner. I don't care. I just want that winners or post-tournament interview. Well, let's call it that, okay? Just so not to confuse it. A post-tournament interview with a participant. And I want it to be, I don't want a total goof, fruitcake thingy. I want it to be serious, but Eddie, for you. But I want it to have its best. I want it to have its best Ricky Bobby. And if you don't know what that means, I don't know, Google it, I guess. But then maybe, and that project probably won't be for you. But you know what I mean? I'm not quite sure what to do with it. That's what I'm looking for. If the videos are a little tricky to share sometimes, I know that, without just posting them somewhere. So if you want, you can share that video, your winner's video right there. And use the hashtag with TNT Off the Rail when you post that too. That'll help me find it even quicker. But go over in there and post it in the group, or if you want, get a hold of me and I'll find an easier way to get it to me to share with people. So I think we covered that player highlight. We got that. If you want to find out more about being part of the show in some way, I want to learn as much about every pool scene from as many places as I can. So if you're sitting around, you go to your, you in between matches at your pool league, and you want to shoot some video, or you want to hit me up on video chat, and you do maybe your league nights Wednesday nights at 7:30 or whatever, and you want to do it live, we can set that up. You want to record something, a little conversation. Hey, I want to share your story. Everybody, we all make this sport what it is. Everybody. From the top of that Fargo chart, or top of whatever, the top of from that professional, all the way down to the bar league, the bar tournament director, or players, and all those guys. We all make this sport shine. So I just want everybody to see everybody's contribution. So if you're doing something to grow or promote the sport, I'm going to do my best to make sure people know that's what you're doing. So hit me up at in the group on the TNT page. There's a ton of ways to find us. So just get at it. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on the YouTube page. If you're watching there, make sure you click the bell right away. If you're not watching there, wander over there anyhow. Click the like and subscribe and click that bell. On the TNT page, if you're watching on Facebook Live, make sure you turn on your live notifications for TNT tournaments, and hit the like and follow button so that you don't miss anything. And of course, we can be found at budiswiser.net, BUDISWISER.net. You can find us, and if all else fails, give me a call. 833-TNT-POOL. That's 833-868-7665. maybe we'll talk about you next week. Maybe we'll talk to you next week right here on TNT's Off the Rails show. Thanks a ton. I've been Bud. I will see you guys next week. I probably forgot something, so you'll probably see a post later on that says, man, I forgot to mention this on the show. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget, swing by the group, share your stuff. I want to talk about you. Were you looking? Did you see it? I love you, Hollywood. I love you, bud.